Okay. Okay. Hi, this is Akanksha from Delhi. And if I talk about my qualification, I have completed my post graduation in political science before marriage. And in this time, I have one YouTube channel where I post conversation video and shorts video regarding grammar. And if
Great.
I talk about my hobbies are listening music and cooking, dancing. Yeah, it's all about me.
Great, great to hear that. I am Ajinder Singh Rawat. I belongs to Uttarakhand, but I live in Ghaziabad, which is part of Uttar Pradesh. So I'm working professional, working in a company in private sector as a data analyst. Apart from
Okay.
that, in my leisure time, in my spare of time, I love to play cricket. I sometimes I listen music and singing also, but I'm not a good singer, obviously. And yeah, I'm also learning about me as per my knowledge. Child labor is something like child labor is the kind of an employment where like I forgot the thing again. Okay, okay. So let's start. We have to cut this. We have to cut this. Last 5 or 8 seconds. Okay. So child labor. If I talk about the definition of child labor is an employment of children below 14 years, right? In any company or in any financial activity, and
Yeah.
it's an illegal act. We all know that, and now this issue has become a social, this social issue now in India. So we know that it's ruining the present and future of children in term of their mental growth, their physical growth, their innocence, their right to study, and also education deprived. So
Yes.
these are these are the term which is impacting to a children who is indulged in the child labor. And if I talk about as per the Indian constitution, children below 14 years are strictly prohibited to work in any company or in any factory. And the state government, it's state government responsibility to provide them free and compulsory education, especially when they need it, when they are being forced by the family or by the someone else to do child labor. So
Yes.
if I talk about the reason of child labor behind, what are the causes of the child labor? So basically, if I include the use of children in domestic works. So now if you go somewhere in someone else's house, so you can see there's a chotu person is also
Yes.
working. Yeah, even in movies, movies which came before 90s, but
Yes.
also it is happening in real life. I cannot deny
Real
that
life
thing.
also.
Mm,
Yes.
mm,
You can find everywhere, every society you can find where children are doing house chores work at anybody house, and they are
mm,
people are hiring those children who are who belongs to poor family, especially those children are hired by the rich people, and they are it means you can say that they are discriminate with the both two children. It means they have already their children, they don't let them do any work, but
mhm,
the children who are very poor, who are very who has a very compulsion, they time they try to do household
mm.
work
Yeah.
as a servant, and it's a
Mm,
normal thing you can find everywhere, each and every society. It's a normal thing, and just
yeah.
we can not find only movies, just it's a real life happen.
Mm. So in term of getting more work done, they are hiring these kind of child labor who are very who's taking less salary. You can say the compensation
Yes.
they are getting is very less, And so even somewhere we are responsible, for this situation, because we are accepting the child labor.
Yes, yes, yes. First,
Mm,
we need to understand the mindset, the poor people who belongs to poor family. First of all,
mm,
we person who belongs to middle class family and rich family, they have a responsibility to understand their compulsion, why they are trying to do any work. A child who belongs to who under the age of 14, why do ready for doing any work. First,
mm,
we need to understand their compulsion, but we don't try to understand, just we try to hire for our doing work. uh, no matter our work is any types of work, just like a house chores work, and
mm,
as a factory member we can hire very easily small child, which is not good. Because when we go outside it means you go outside, it means abroad, and that time you can find any country's condition, that time you can find very easily, just because of their children. If you see their children
mm,
condition, their children condition is very good, they are doing lot of activities and they are involving in their education, that time you can find very easily their this country's condition is very nice, and this country will be very you can say that bright future. And
yeah, yeah, definitely.
because of their children. And if we see our country's condition, because of in the our country there is so many children who are working in a factory, in a dhaba restaurant, everywhere you can find very easily. And that's how we can find our condition of our country, it's very poor. Why we say about our country is very poor? Because of our children, because of our children is
Mm,
our country's future, but we don't
mm,
involve in our education system. Just we try to do any work, no matter this work is very low category, just we try to their mindset, we don't try to read their mindset, we don't try to understand their compulsion, just we hire for our work, which is not good thing.
mm. So what is
Yes,
happening nowadays? The financial condition of a family, that is also, being a cause behind, pushing a children to into the child labor. Because I have seen many families around me, where a child is working, or some and some of the family parents are not available. Suppose that one of one of from parents died from
yes,
XYZ reason. So in that condition we can accept the things, but if parents are already working, even then the elder son
yes,
is working somewhere, which is, the person is that the child is below 14 years. So I don't think we should accept this thing. And apart
yes.
from that, poverty is also a cause of
There's
child
so
labor.
many there's so
mm,
many causes where
High population
children
also.
are, yes, children are
Mm,
accepting any work, because
mm,
they have a lot of compulsion, they have a lot of causes to doing any work. That's why they get ready for doing any work, because of they have a big family. Sometimes most of the children have a big family, and their parents are not able to earn lot of money to
yeah.
survive their
Mm,
life. This is the main reason where children start doing any types of work. They don't
mm,
think about, even they don't think about their education, why I'm not starting my education. Instead of starting our education, they try to do any work, which is not good thing.
mm.
And
No, it is. Mhm.
and and their parents also mindset already developed about their children. If I don't let them do any work, how we can survive our life? Their
Yeah.
mindset already grown up like this. And that's
And
why all
mhm.
generation start doing same things, like doing in a factory works, any restaurant you can find, everywhere you can find these types of
Mhm.
children.
And it's parents' responsibility also to send a children to get primary education at least, because
Yeah.
nowadays, yeah, they should be priority so that the children can get from his or her initial days the primary education, right?
Yes, and
And
government and our government, Indian government already provided lot of midday meal and a lot of education, free education they provided.
mm,
But a parents who belongs to very poor family, they don't understand the value of education. Their mindset already developed the no, I have to do such types of work because this is my compulsion. And if they understand the value of education, then they start doing, let them education for their children instead of doing any kind of work. They don't let
mm,
them do any work, but they have already developed their mindset. We should try to change their mindset. No, you should first take education, then you can change your
mm,
lifestyle, then you can rid of your poor
mm.
condition. But
And
it's our responsibility as well, as because we shouldn't hire those children who belongs to very poor family,
I know
but they don't understand.
behind these, there is a legacy, which is being followed. Suppose that my father did not let me to get proper education, so my mindset will become like that. Even
Yeah.
I also know don't I also will not let my children to go for study. So that is something which is being followed by us. So this thing we have to eliminate. So to eliminate the situation, the child labor act, which has been proposed 10 years ago in India, but still when you go outside, you can found recorded number of child labor easily in any shop,
Yes.
in any retailer, or in houses, or a roadside food court. You can find easily. So to eliminate this situation, what we have to do, what we can do, we have to spread more and more awareness about the child labor, and we can reform some units or some like organization, NGOs, who supports or who are against to this situation, so that we cannot let the people or let the children to be indulged in this activity. So there are
Yes, yes.
many things. Even family should aware about the right to education. Like
And
if
education, as well as I can say that globalization also affect, I can, because of these
yeah,
days
globalization, yeah,
globalization, every country has a challenges to compare their self. Every countries want to develop their self, no matter any kind of. That's why they try to do any kind of activities, just like hire any children, no matter that time. Big factories and big companies hire very under the 14 years age children. They hire very
mm,
easily, who has a no skills, just they have a no skills, and that type children they are hiring just because of low salary. They can ready for low salary to do any work. That's why factories hire those children. And if you have a skills,
mm,
any types of skills, that time nobody can hire you for doing any work because of you have a skills. You can do extra work. That's why. And poor people have a no
yeah,
extra skills. That's why they can hired by the rich people and
mm,
anywhere. This is the reason.
yeah, because hiring children, it is more profitable scenario
Yeah.
for any company. They call them cheap labor. So you can
Yes.
understand, hiring a veteran guy, a skillful person, will be more chargeable, will be more costly
Yes.
as compared to a children. And we can see children also do a lot work. They don't get easily exhaust. They are keep working 9 or 10 hours. So, but a man easily get exhausted. After 4 hours, they get lunch. Then after 4 hours, they again take kind of breaks. Sorry. So this is about the child labor. So our
Yes.
government also need to take some action, some strict action against the child labor. I think the screen has frozen. Okay, now it's good. So our government also need to take some action against the child labor. We should, although we have many rules there to stop or to eliminate the situation, but nobody's there to taking care of those rules. Nobody's there to see whether the rules are following by the people or not. So that's why
Yes.
our government created rule, but nobody is there to taking care of. Even
Yes.
even we are not, uh, we are not proper responsible, and we are not paying the responsibility as a citizen of this country. So there are many, reasons behind that. But still, uh, we need more strict rule against this situation, because the future is unvaluable, right? If I talk about my future, without future there is no life. We are like an animal, right? Like animal don't think about the future. So same goes to a children who is not capable to think about his future or her future. So government should think about and should take strict action against to eliminate the situation. So that is
Yes.
all I have to rendered.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, great. So yeah,